Back in November 2024, I made a video about making my productive desk setup, and since then a lot of things have changed about this setup, and I think it's definitely time that I go over my desk setup and office again because it's definitely been quite a while since I've done that. So let's get started with that. So here we got this shelf that basically serves as my door. Right over here we got my one piece of Monsters Club. Now if we go inside, here is my main desk setup, and unlike last time where I was just using this Mac, I actually have a PC over here to make a hybrid Mac and PC desk setup. Here we have my shelves. This is where my camera stuff goes. Just some other random stuff that is here. Here we have my cubing stuff, mainly my main cubes and also this cube plushie. My other collection of blind box figures and stuff, and this panda and the Jollibee one, and some books and more of the blind box figures up there. So now the main thing powering this setup is my MacBook Pro M1 Pro. This is the base model from 2021. I actually got this back in 2023, and it's the base model 16 gig of RAM and 512 gigs of storage model. And underneath that, this is the storage drive that I've been using for it, because since this only has 512 gigs of storage, I need extra storage for whenever I have to edit videos. And I'm using the Samsung T7 2TB SSD, but I also have another one which is also doubling for storage for both this computer and this one. And I got a bunch of stickers on here: WCA, World Championship 2025, West Coast Cubing Tour, Cubing USA sticker, Thunder Burger sticker from Thunder Burgers in Granada Hills, from the only time I've went there, but I want to go there again because I know my cousin goes there a lot. Another sticker from Front Row Card Show, this one from Seattle, and this boba sticker that I actually got back in March during my Strive Fan Day. Yeah, and also an I voted sticker because why not. Next, we have my keyboard. This is the Keychron K8, and I've literally also been using this since 2023. Yeah, it works pretty well for both Mac and PC. I think right now I actually have it on Windows mode because I'm on Windows right now, and usually I would change the layout between Mac and Windows, but now I just use it on Windows mode because I'm mostly on this computer now. But obviously I still use it on Mac, so I just need to sometimes it confuses me whenever I'm editing on my PC, where I literally sometimes think that this is the Windows key instead of Alt or Command key on Mac, and it's sometimes confusing using both, because before I actually got this PC back, I've been using Mac for like almost 2 years now, and it has definitely been really confusing knowing both the Windows shortcuts and Mac shortcuts. But yeah, next here we have my monitor. With, unlike before where I was using a 1080p monitor, this is an Asus 1440p monitor, mainly to go with the GPU on this computer. But it's a 144 Hz 1440p monitor, and it works pretty well. Colors on this monitor have definitely been interesting whenever I've been color grading with it, because it's not the most color accurate monitor. So usually I try to, if I'm at least editing on my Mac, I try to use the built-in display since that's also like more color accurate than this. But I've used a color profile that has made it a little bit better, but as of right now the colors on this screen are really saturated, but overall it's been pretty good. Next we have my PC over here. It's running an AMD Ryzen 5800X, 64 gigs of RAM, and it has a RTX 4070 Super. I definitely do want to try to edit more on this PC because it actually has more RAM. I think I definitely want to edit more bigger projects on this computer because of the fact that it has more RAM, and also better like GPU rendering and stuff for this. So I definitely might use this for more bigger projects. While for projects where I am on the go, I probably will edit on my Mac a bit more. So it's definitely interesting trying to navigate both of these computers and like relegating tasks to different ones depending on like what I need for both of these. And I also game on this a lot, so yeah. Over here I only got this recently, but this is the Ugreen USB 3.0 switcher. So it's basically like a KVM switch except without the monitor, because I actually have this monitor plugged into DisplayPort here, so I can actually take advantage of the refresh rate on this monitor, as well as HDMI to go to my Mac. Is literally, I have two mice on here because I couldn't connect these to like two different devices at once and switch between them. I actually have another mouse for my PC specifically, so this little dragon mouse here, and I would just use this whenever I would use the PC, but now since I can use this, I mostly use this for like more productivity tasks like editing or doing schoolwork or stuff, while I use this for gaming since these actually have the side buttons. So I have my microphone plugged in here, or actually my whole audio system for the microphone, so the XLR interface plugged into this one, so I can use the mic with this computer and my Mac. And I also have this SSD over here, which actually I bought literally right after I got my Mac because I knew I needed more space for stuff. So this was the original drive that I got for that. And then I also have the dongle for this mouse to plug in here. And yeah, for this mouse, this is the Logitech M550L. Now for the other things that are not computer related, I actually got my camera battery charger up here that can charge both the original battery and also the aftermarket batteries that I use for this camera. Here we have a Wi-Fi adapter for my PC, even though I'm already connected to Ethernet. Next we have my microphone case. I don't know why it's up here, but got the microphone in there. This is where the receiver and the other mic plug into that. Next we have this light and a fan. It definitely would work a little bit better if it was down here, so I really just use this as a light at this point. Here we have my normal video light. This is all of the stuff that I've had for whenever I would travel or go camping and stuff, so like toothpaste, mouthwash, and stuff like that. Also my swimming goggles, I think. Over here, just some audio cables. Over here on this side, we got some books. So these are actually books I've had to read for my AAS 321 class. These two I've actually read in class. So The Sympathizer, They Called Us Enemy by George Takei, and Good Asian, but I didn't actually read that in class, so I might read that soon because I haven't read that. Next over here, we have the Lynn Lapid Buzzkill CD. Behind that is the DG the Artist You Deserve the World CD that I actually got when I went to the DG the Artist concert in Seattle during Worlds. Next, we actually got the straw hat glittery thingy that one of my friends made for my birthday. Next here, I was actually trying to find this the whole time. I have the remote for the light. It's currently just cycling between different colors right now. I usually just turn it off. And here is just some miscellaneous stuff, some batteries, some adapters. I think there's an SD card in there. And for batteries, we got some stuff that I've had for a long time, like that Minecraft crafting table that has been there. And then next I have this little straw hat, which I got from Ate Nicole when I got picked up during last cap. We got this thing here with Pikachu, and on this shelf we've got 3 booster boxes, which I got absolutely like a few things from, but like mostly none that are like that rare stuff. And here just have more cables. I don't know why this is here, just some glue that I think I last just used to glue a page into my notebook for AS321. Next we have my high school yearbook from when I graduated. I still have one more from the year before I graduated, but I don't know where that is right now. And here we have the Lynn Lapid Buzzkill Forever vinyl. After getting the CD, I was like, I need to get the vinyl. And both of these are signed. These have signed inserts. I decided I wanted to get these because I didn't have vinyl, so this is my first ever one. But I want to find a better place to put it because the like bar you see there, that like white bar, kind of blocks the view of the vinyl, so I definitely want to put it somewhere. And I also want to get a frame for the insert, I guess for both of these inserts, and like put it up somewhere, probably next to the WCA World Championship poster that I actually have underneath this shelf here. So yeah, here we actually have like a label maker and like photo printer. I think it just prints like black and white mostly, but I definitely want to use these to like make more labels and stuff and maybe like print out some pictures. But I also want to get like another photo printer too. But I feel like this is gonna be really cool since I can probably like label a bunch of stuff, I guess, especially also some of these containers too. But yeah, and underneath this table we got my MacBook sleeve and my Pokemon card binder. I definitely need to collect a lot more to fill this up, but so this is pretty much just all I have. So a lot of these are mainly like cheap cards, but I feel like most of these like look pretty cool. I actually wanted to get like a cards of like each evolution of Pikachu. So we have Pichu here, another Pichu. Raichu is over here. I think the one page I really like is this YouTube that I figured out is actually 4 cards in one, or 4 cards that actually make up like one big card, and then this Pikachu page. And I'm pretty sure I actually had this before, but I don't know where it went. But this was the Ash's Pikachu card from the I Choose You Pokemon movie, which I actually watched back in 2017, and I actually got one of those cards, but I think over time it just ended up in a box. And I think it probably like got damaged over time because it was in a box with like other stuff that was just like random and stuff. Like I think a bunch of keyboard stuff too that I think it probably like damaged or scratched the card. And I decided, because I actually wanted to get one of these again. When I went to the Santa Clarita Valley collectible show, I decided to get one because it kind of just like takes me back to when I watched that movie back in 2017. So I got that, and yeah, this is my Pokemon card binder. So over here we have my drawer. Over here is just some random stuff, some markers and some paper rolls, I guess, for that printer, and also a folder and some more markers. Here is a bunch more like trinkets and stuff, more like papers, I guess, which I'll go over in a few. And here is my cubing stuff, which I have a timer, mats, and some accessories and stuff, and actually this Worlds bag that I got at Worlds. And at the bottom is just some other random stuff. And I also forgot, over here is a bunch of lanyards, and the one I got for VIP for the Rapid Buzzkill show here in LA. And this is signed. It did get scratched a little bit because I don't know what she used to sign it, but yeah, it's pretty nice. I just mostly keep it over here because I guess it hangs perfectly there. And here is a wall of all of the pictures that I've actually decided to get printed. A lot of stuff with like friends. Definitely, I have a lot more that I wanted to fill up this wall with, but I don't have any more double-sided tape, so it's just gonna stay like that right now until I decide to hang something on there. Probably like the Buzzkill vinyl or something, or if I decide to get like a frame for the insert for the vinyl. Either that or the CD. Here are a bunch of the stuff that I got during the previous year. Here are the physical Anong Balitas for the fall semester of 2025 in FASA. So I got some of them from each gen meeting except for Cap and I think 6th gen, and also Banquet. This is actually the Banquet booklet. So yeah, I think I mostly have all these in order. I actually have 2 of the Monsters Inc. themed ones, and I actually have a bunch of them in color because I think it was like the last few, and then end off with One Piece. I still got to catch up with One Piece. I actually got some pictures here that they had at the FG Dog watch party. This one is actually everyone in FG. I actually got it signed by like a lot of people here. This is Historian Crew, which I also got signed by the 4 people that were in Historian Crew at FG Dog watch party at that time, and also the Kai the Collector team, which I actually got signed by most of the people there, except for like one person because they left early. The next thing that I have are 3 PCN booklets. So this is actually the one that I got from, I think, Day of Show. Actually, I got all 3 of these Day of Show, but this one is what they gave actually the whole cast. These 2 were the ones that my family watched. PCN is what they got, so I ended up getting 3 because of that. This is the one that actually got signed by like all the people I know. Here is the zine from my AS230 class back in 2024. Just a bunch of Polaroids. I need to start using them more, but the thing is that is like these are like really expensive. Like a pack of 16 is like $40, and this is like the color one. So yeah, that was pretty much my whole office tour. Aside from that, I definitely do want to talk about some of the goals that I have for this year. My first one is to do more photography. I definitely do want to get into like concert photography more because ever since like Spam and also the Lil Mapping concert, I definitely wanted to do more photography related to like music and stuff. I think I definitely want to try to like make like some sort of like zine basically out of that, and as well as like practicing more photography and like going on more photo shoots and stuff. My second goal is to travel more. To be honest, I honestly don't know where yet, but some of the destinations I've been wanting to go more is like New York and stuff. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but maybe that will happen. I don't know. Aside from that, I definitely do want to like make a lot more like videos and stuff. Try to like make more cinematic stuff. I've been wanting to like go on like trips where I kind of explore nature a bit more. So like maybe going to like some national parks, like maybe going back to Yosemite again, but also going to some other parks that I haven't like visited before, and kind of do like also photography on that, and also like cinematic type videos on that as well. But mostly just to like explore more. My third goal that I have for this year is to try to eat different foods and also try to eat more healthy, because if you've seen my past vlogs and also a bunch of my stories, I've basically just been big backing, like eating a lot of like fast food and stuff, but I definitely want to try to eat more healthier this year, as well as try to cook some stuff as well, become a chef basically. But yeah, I want to try to like experiment with cooking different foods and maybe even like learning about different foods from different cultures as well. I've actually been watching a lot of like Adobo Mochi, who he goes to like different restaurants around his like city and stuff, and pretty much tries the food and looks into the history of that and like all the cultural aspects that food has, because aside from it being like a necessity, it's also like an aspect of culture as well. Maybe even like try to make videos about the history of like different foods, and maybe even like not even like long videos, but like shorter videos that go about like doing that. Also, my last and ultimate goal is to like hang out with more people and also practice a bit more photography and videography as well, so I can get like a lot more better and just like get really good at it. Just like practice my creative muscle a lot. And aside from that, I also want to experiment with like making coffee and like different types of drinks and stuff. I've been wanting to host a like home cafe for quite a while now. I don't know how I'm gonna do it though. I'll figure that out eventually, and it's also like one thing to like figure out how to make a menu and stuff. And I want to try to get into graphic design a bit more as well, so that I kind of have a lot of skills that I could use in the future as well. But yeah, aside from that, I think that's pretty much it for this video. I don't know how long this is gonna be or even to edit as well, but thank you all for watching if y'all made it over here, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye, chat.